This video is about the 2021 American Adventurist Mountain Rendezvous, and I'm going to kind of get into more details about the event itself, but first I kind of wanted to cover the first half of this is really my adventures of getting to the Mountain Rendezvous event. So I had set a goal for myself to try to get up to Angeles Oaks is where the area is that this is at a Boy Scout camp. I wanted to get there via the most amount of dirt possible from the Interstate 10, and I had a route all mapped out, and everything went totally wrong. I'll explain this while the dash footage is going. Alright, I'm at the Morton Peak Lookout Road trailhead, just a little bit off of 38. Doing a little airing down right now. So the first part of my route was really to go from the exit of 10 at Banning and make it basically up over the foothills and catch the first main switchback of Highway 38. I was going to do that by catching Banning Canyon Road or Forest Route 2S01, and immediately ran into the gates that I wasn't able to go that route. I'm not sure if there's an alternative way to get to this road or not, but I wasn't able to. So I went along the bluff road that was going to catch that dirt road further up, and I ran into another gate there as well. I basically kind of gave up on this and took surface streets, and my goal then was to catch the Yucaipa Ridge truck trail that would go up over the foothills and catch that elbow of 38. When I got to the trailhead of Yucaipa Ridge truck trail, I found a big fat gate there too, so that put me 0 for 3. The only saving grace for that is I drove through areas I've never been before, and that's a pretty neat area in that area. I assumed all these roads were public, but in this case, the actual place where the gate was a whole entire castle there, and I didn't want to upset the lordship, so I turned around and headed out on the surface streets again. For my next option, I went up 38 just a little ways and turned off on 1N12 with the goal of basically taking that to behind the Seven Oaks Dam and up along the Santa Ana River. That would catch the dirt roads that would go to Clark's Grade. The dash footage that's showing right now is 8 times speed, and it is on that 1N12 heading towards the dam. Another alternative route up the mountain by dirt that I was going to possibly try was the Alder Creek Road, which I know somebody took recently before I was attempting this, and I found out that that was also closed at the time when the whole entire forest was closed due to some fire hazards. This was a pretty neat trail, and it wound its way back in behind that Seven Oaks Dam, kind of in the flood basin behind there, and then from there it turns and heads up along the Santa Ana River. And I thought that was going to be my route to get up further into the mountains. Unfortunately, I hit another gate on that one. I'll show you in a minute with the map. My last alternatives from this was maybe a spur from this road that I'm on in this video, and that's the Thomas Hunting Ground Trail. That might make it up there, or the Mountain Home Creek Road, which was labeled as having no outlet, so I didn't know if that one would make it. But in the end, I was kind of running out of time and needed to kind of get to camp before it got too late, so I ended up heading up the highway. Unfortunately, less dirt, more asphalt. Let me get back to the event a little bit. American Adventurist is a group that does several meetups and has a pretty active website. They're also a media partner for the Overland Expo events as well. Besides sponsoring a gathering of like-minded people, these events all have a good purpose behind them, like trail cleanup, or in this case, raising money for the Boy Scout camp that this is held at. Mountain Rendezvous is a camp gathering of about 140 rigs. It includes a few activities like classes held with various subjects, some trail runs, a pretty big potluck, and a nice raffle as well for great prizes. In my opinion, though, half the purpose of this is just to get together with other people doing the same thing, and basically in the evenings you hop around from campfire to say hello and get to know new people. It's a lot of fun, actually. The backside of the dam, Santa Ana River. It's basically flood control. It's like a million-year flood, though, to be able to need that. And then it heads upriver right here. That's where I'm going to head up. There's an old aqueduct that runs along here. You see bits and pieces of it, and even some spots of it, it goes into the mountain. So I'll take a look at this. So here it is. You can see a light at the other end of it a little bit. It's not too far, just like not even a city block. But it's kind of interesting that you're right through the mountain. Santa Ana River, just past the road close sign. Unfortunately, I can't go all the way up this way. Alright, if I'm bleeding, I need to stop bleeding. Alright? Everybody understands basic first aid.
Morning. It's 7:30. Take a little walk around down here. These guys are already up and at it. Bunch of the Alu cab guys are right by me. There's one nice new Ranger. These guys are a West Coast dealer. Couple of Rangers. Quite a few here. More full-size Overlanders than I thought there'd be. 95 Junkie and Tembo Tusk. Sambo's been here a few times. Gorgeous camp setting. The sun's starting to hit the mountains on the other side over there. So here's the SCCX area. Guys grouped together over here. A little crowded for me. I knew there's more coming, so I left it for them. Woody's truck. Tony with his new Pro 4X and Black Series. Amazing sportsmobile. A bit of Halloween going on. And here's the main area. You have talks, the classes and the raffle and all that kind of stuff.
This walk around video was filmed first thing Saturday morning, and a little bit later that morning, 4 Rigs and I did a trail run. I'll cover our Saturday trail run in the next video. I just really wanted to show you around camp. The trail run did run a little bit late for at least Jason and I. We made it back just in time to catch the end of the potluck, so I don't have any footage of that. We were too busy stuffing our face. It's probably the best potluck I've ever been to for any event like this. There's a cooking contest, so there's incentive to get a lot of great food there, and it doesn't disappoint at all. There's always a good selection and really good food to eat.
Yeah, 180B rider. More full size. set up in a full size. I don't care about level there, I guess. There's some shelters if you want to do stuff in that. And then there's bathrooms throughout too. With running water. Full size. This guy back there is very full size. H1.
The group picture and the raffle are held Sunday morning, and there's generally more than 100 prizes, and there are a lot of really great prizes actually.
I will not explain it. However, there's a bunch of refill packs here as well that are their disposable toilet to go, whack bag, everyone kind of.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you on the trail.